Oh, what the? Okay. Oh!
Showdown.
Can I get a high? Here comes the intro. Welcome to the AverageJonas lineup contest round of 16. With me here today we have my dog, Aker. The way it's gonna work is like any single brackets tournament. You know, we're from Europe, so we're very familiar with single brackets, such. The winner gets 150,000 liquid plus points, a 240 Hz Alienware monitor. Oh, the artwork looks sick, by the way. Let's start. Here is the first contest entry.
Spike planted.
Showdown. Taken out.
Sova, you're sus. I love the phoenixes. Pros and cons. Pros, relatively easy to do. You get into a corner.
Safe.
It's safe. I don't think this lineup is very good. You should highly avoid doing full charge. The last part is the fact that they land with like 4 or 5 seconds in between. Oh my god, what is this crosshair?
Shock dart.
The other one's better. Robot, you want.
Revealing area.
Why do you have 3 shock darts? I'm confused. Oh, I mean, it's better than the other one. It hits a spot that people will actually play from. A lot of people play from green, killjoys, ciphers. It's a faster arrow. It lands on the same spot. Oh, this is probably an outside bouncer. Oh yeah. What's with these crosshairs, man? Let's look at this bomb site for a little bit. What does this arrow do? It clears backside. What does it clear that wouldn't be cleared if it landed here or here? Not to mention that it lands almost in head height, so it's easier to shoot before it scans. I would rather hit it here, because if you hit it here, it is harder to shoot, and it still scans everything on backside. You want to use as much of the radius as possible. So it's alright. It's not bad. It depends on what it's for. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Omega. A few things. This entire back wall here is notorious for being good for reveals. This recon is obviously made for either a split attack. So let's say you go B and middle at the same time. It's also a really good fake arrow. When you're gonna make a good fake arrow, it's important that the fake comes from an angle that makes it look legit. So that's an easy win.
Shock dart.
So there's a few things to discuss here. Where is it shot from? Is this a safe position to do double shot dart from? Because remember, when you shoot the first one, you make a sound, and that sound does 2 things. One thing is that the attacker will hear it, and he can either react. If he's close, he can react by pushing closer and try to attack you. And B, he can tell his teammates that there's a shock dart on the way. Second of all, when you make shock dart lineups, it is really important that the landing of the arrows are very precise. So one thing I'm noticing here is that they're not landing next to each other. Do you see that? Shock darts do 90 damage in the center. So when you space them out, you have a higher risk of doing AoE damage, but less chance of killing someone. So it's definitely a good lineup, but it could be better. And I think the solution here is to do it from a different spot, because the spot isn't completely safe. It's like a 6, 7 out of 10, I'd say.
Spikes here.
Oh.
Right here.
Okay. Okay, bottom left HUD line. Nice. Should be a 2 bar.
Standing
I
ahead.
guess. And then where's the 1 bar?
Right here.
The 1 bar is right on the tip there with the second charge bar.
Revealing
And a
area.
bounce.
Shock dart.
The video production on this one.
Oh,
Very
this
good.
is good. The good production. I like this. Okay. There's a lot of good thought behind this. This guy knows how to practice shock darts. And there's a few things that is really good about this spot that isn't really that obvious. One is that it's really hard to see it coming. Because you're holding this angle here, he's shooting it over the buildings. So this is actually kind of 5-head. I would probably have them land a bit further back. Even though it's not exactly where it should land, this is still the winner of these two. Next. Why is he shooting all the... What?
I think he's showing us which grate to... Oh.
What was that for?
Oh, he's lining himself up with the grate, physically.
Scanning ahead.
We need to quickly address when people make advanced lineups for no reason whatsoever. I can appreciate the craftsmanship that is put into making a lineup like this, because I know it's not like easy. If you're faking from top mid in the first place, why not just fire it over and have it land backside? Oh, what the? Okay. Oh! Let's talk about a few things. First of all, is why and when would you use it? I would call this a flex arrow, you know? Okay, let's make this a scenario. Let's say if you're pushing B, who holds the heaven angle from there? You can just get shot from middle. Unless there's an intact sage wall in the middle and you have full mid control, you would never hold this angle when someone pushes B. I mean, this is a cool dart. When I'm making feedback about these lineups, it's not how to kill people in silver. Okay? So, this is a flex arrow. It doesn't necessarily win you big prizes, but it definitely beats this one. So that's Sovapedia for you.
Alright, if you are having issues dealing with a Viper player who's constantly doing the lineup, stake
Spikes
bite
here.
from here to be default to stop your diffusing, planning.
I like this guy.
Probably diffusing only, but
Okay, good spot.
so you put the first reference point is right here. You place the right side of
Oh, okay, yeah, so
drone indicator.
I can already see one thing that is a problem here, and that is that he's doing a full charge plus a 2-bar. You see, if you're aiming up this high,
To land at the bottom, right on there, and you do a full charge. You wait about 4 seconds and place the bottom of the drone icon under this line here, still on the bar. Full charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Full
Shock
charge.
dart.
let's talk about the positive stuff first. It's a really good lineup. It hits exactly where it should hit. It covers the entire cubby. Should kill them on any of the lineup spots in this corner. That's good. He's doing it from a relatively safe spot. I think the biggest concern about this one is the time it takes to shoot. Another problem is that the lineup will come from the same angle as Viper is looking, which means that if you see them coming, you fire a snake bite, move out of the way, activate your smoke, move back in, elbow to B long orb double shock dart. Okay. Oh, so it's a good lineup. The good thing about it is that it's really fast. The anti-Viper one is more professionally made because it's really, really unuseful to have to move into that pixel position. To give this one to Goomba. Okay, let's start with this one. Line up for attacking a site on icebox.
You want to line up this box
it's
with
the
this
same
wall, and then you want to center your crosser where these two lines meet right here, and this diagonal line right here. It's pixel perfect, so sometimes you won't get it right. And you're going to do a 1 bounce full charge,
Revealing area.
then it lands right here on the corner of this wall. So what's good about this arrow is that it detects people coming into
Right here.
screens on
Gun
top,
here.
people on top
Right
of
here.
rafters and below, into
Right
a
here.
nest, back here, and on these containers. It also detects people pushing out of A aggressively, like right here, and also people in A nest.
That's good. So one thing that is interesting, when someone say that the lineup is pixel perfect, you need to learn which direction is it pixel perfect? Because he says here, it is right on this line where the diagonal thing meets, right? Then you have to figure out what direction is it pixel perfect in. Can you not just aim it
It's pixel perfect, so
a bit further down on the line? So, here's my suggestion, chat. Look at that bottom left HUD line. Do you see what I see? Just use the bottom left HUD line. That also reduces the chances of being smoked out. Bottom left HUD line. Good lineup. When you line up stuff in the distance, it's harder to get it precise. Now let's look at the other one. Put the top of the left diamond onto the top corner of the panel. Do a 1 bar and
Standing
jump.
ahead. Right here.
What? Why so advanced for recon on the biggest wall on the planet? That's what you call a free Spidey. Goes up the next one. This is the recon dart. It lands on back C long on Haven. Okay.
Revealing area.
See.
So here we have someone doing a split arrow,
Scanning ahead.
double bounce. Okay.
Found them.
I mean, I'm not even going to talk about the first one. I got so tilted by the whole flex arrow into ridiculously bad positioning. I can see myself using this if I play Sova and split. No cap on a stick. You're on a safe spot. It's an easy lineup. It's a full charge double bounce.
Scanning ahead.
The timing should be pretty good. He should have. So one thing he should have done here when he shows this lineup is to show where he would be playing after he shoots the lineup. This is a retake arrow. It's really good. Really good.
Let's say your team wants to push up market and you're standing top mid. What you want to do is you want to stand right in this corner right here, and then you want to aim up the right thing on your drone icon into this corner. Like this. And then you
Okay.
just do a regular
Scanning
2 bar.
ahead.
I'll land right there.
Oh!
They're all at market as well as pizza.
Oh! Sometimes you have to appreciate simple but good arrows. Also, one thing that I really enjoy is that he specifically mentions if it's for your team. Best Sova lineup on Ascent B site after plant.
Right here. Showdown.
This is mine! I made that! This is a anti-plant. It's not after plant. Yeah, he's disqualified. Oh, we've done the first 16 now. So,
Showdown.
and for some reason he shoots a recon because
Revealing area.
the first one is so slow. Mega has a fake recon from A. It's simple, really good, a lot of smart thought behind it. I think I have to give this one to Mega. Point breaks double shock dart versus Sova PDS entry. Alright. I swear to God the dog is fake.
Showdown.
You're saying that the real dog can't levitate?
I can levitate.
Yeah, so this lineup is good because it's shot from a safe spot. It's really hard to see it coming. And it hits a common spot that a lot of people peek when they play defense on A short. The only thing is that I wish that it landed a bit further in to the left, but I think the most important thing here is to reward the thought process behind the arrow. Here's Sova PDA's lineup, guys. This is some
Nice
pretty
one, miss.
advanced. This is pretty advanced stuff.
Ooh.
I mean, you're crazy in the first place for playing Sova on split. I have to reward what's the most effective lineup overall, and I think that the other one wins based on how effective it is. So this one is to take out Viper.
1, 2
Showdown.
charge. And
It's a good lineup to take out Viper. It's a bit slow, You can do it faster from here.
And we're gonna do a one bounce full shot.
Revealing area.
Then lands right
No,
here on the
watching
corner of
these.
this wall.
Spidey wins this.
Scanning ahead.
Double bounce recon. Bounce off the back wall to give him time to rotate to better position off site. Hits a perfect spot on the back side. Reveals pretty much everything on site. Alright, and then we have Goose.
And then you just do a regular
Scanning
two-bar.
ahead.
A line right there, clear all of market as well as pizza.
It has to be the split one. This is good, it's simple, it's good, it reveals market. It's hard to shoot because it comes to the roof. But there's just so much more thought, like there's so much thought put into this that I really appreciate. Oh, it's getting spicy. Now you can see the prices. We are now in the semifinals. Because it hits a big diagonal surface.
Showdown.
It's also good, but I think it should land a bit further in. Congratulations, Mega.
Not rigged.
You're in the finals. We have the Spidey entry versus Wardell wannabe.
Bounce full shot.
Revealing area.
Then lands right here on the corner of this wall.
It's a really good reveal spot. It is a bit easy to shoot because it flies right on in the open. And then we have this one.
Scanning ahead.
There's a lot of thought put into this one. Flies over. Lands on the backside.
Found them.
I think that Wardell wannabe deserves a spot in the finals. Which brings us down to the grand finals. These lineups are surprisingly similar. They are both delayed fakes, except that one of them hits the same bomb site but tricks you into thinking it comes from a different direction. And the other one is an attack fake. So it's basically a defender fake and an attacker fake. Oh man, this one is hard, dude!
How do you choose?
We'll start with where you stand.
Yeah.
On attack. He starts by going into this corner. Okay. Pros. It's very safe. You can do the lineup before the round starts. Lineup seems pretty simple. There's a big diagonal wall to hit. It's really good that it takes that long to fly. It looks really easy, and I think one of the really positive things with this one is that you could play one person on beat to sell the fake. Let's say you have a race. You can actually shoot this from here. You can be 4 people here. A race can nade in a window or something, and you're basically selling the fake with just one player. The spot is relatively safe. The only thing to have concern of here is if you have a main control. I don't think a lineup gets simpler than this. You're just literally aiming for a corner in the back. Yo, should we go in and recreate them? This is the final, guys.
Revealing area. There they are.
Damn.
Found them.
Okay, this corner. Oh shit. That's a little minus point. It doesn't say this corner either, does it?
No, I don't think it does.
Alright, now let's go try Megas.
Revealing area.
Yeah.
There they are.
You waste a whole arrow for a bait, while the other baits your position along with giving information. Yes and no. You get information from both. Like this one also baits the position. It tells them that Sova plays B main. Just because an arrow isn't usable every round doesn't mean it's bad. We need to select the winner. It's really close. Both of them are usable for very specific scenarios. They both bait. Mega, you are the champion! Congratulations! Congrats, Mega. We will notify all winners next week, and this is also the last chance to enter Jonas Spotlight on liquidplus.com. Not many days are left. Go earn your points.